Here we are at the Thunderdome, where the Long Island Lightning will host the Astoria Hellhounds in the first broadcasted pro match of the season. There's been one before it. This is the second game of Season 13. Thank you for tuning into the SPL Network. My name is Darth Taxil. I'm excited for tonight's matchup. Both teams starting a new chapter in their history books. Long Island, Astoria, last met in the semifinals of Season 12's playoff run in the Pro Division. They're going to see each other again. Rosters very similar. Play styles very similar. They have made a few new acquisitions. And so, well, let's just get right into it. Let's talk about the acquisitions both teams have. Of course, for the Astoria Hellhounds, they are welcoming back Grady, a longtime player for that franchise, has a long history just in the upper echelon. He's a man that knows his play style. He's a man that knows his team's play style. With the captaincy of Kotor, Debon, I am Forehead. I think that starting three is just a solid foundation every team needs. Astoria coming into tonight looking for their first win, maybe their first loss. I think it's more the first part of that argument. But tonight they're going to be going up against, I think, their hardest competition all season against Yager, Milk, Cajun. And then, of course, this season they have Jaboon, somewhat. No blue on the team for the blue team. And so tonight, they'll be probably just keeping the same three on the ice that ended up winning the chip last season. They're defending champions for a reason. We'll see what medal they have for us here in Season 13. And we're getting a few little tastes of it. But only time will tell how the stories will be written here this season. We still got another 7 minutes until the drop of the puck here tonight. So a lot of time still left to go get your popcorn, go get your beverage of choice. Mine's Mountain Dew here tonight in the booth. Of course, if you're new to SPL, you're new to the slapshot rebound competitive scene, here are the major divisions. This is what we're going to be looking at here tonight is the Pro Division. On the top right of your screen, we have the top 10 teams in the upper echelon, the top division of the Eastern region. It is our main region. Only the right side of the screen will be given a crown. So whenever you have no SPL experience and you sign up for the main SPL league, you start in the open division. When you win the open division, or you just prove that you're good enough, sometimes more than one team gets pulled up per division at the end of the season. Then you get into prospect, which is still a two-conference lineup down in the open division. You only play your own conference, make the playoff berth, hopefully make a good playoff run, make a good impression on the staff, get yoinked up. If you just prove that you don't belong in open. So there's a chance that you get pulled up to prospect. There's a few teams that get pulled up multiple divisions at a time, but those are very few exceptions to the rule. In prospect, it is 14 teams, 7 teams in each conference. Everybody plays everybody at least once, and then you play your own conference 2 times for a total of 19 games played at the end of the 6-week regular season. Once you go up above prospects, you have IM, 10 teams, everybody plays everybody twice. That goes the same for all 3 of the top divisions. Top 6 make playoffs. If you place last in one of those divisions, you are relegated down into the lower rungs. So if you get last in Challenger, you go down to IM. Get last in Pro, you go down to Challenger, last in IM, you go down to Prospect, etc., etc. So tonight we're looking at the Pro Division here in our first game. Later on, you'll see the Carolina Bassmasters take on the Hanover Hamhoggers at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Standard Time, whatever we're in right now. So that will be in the Challenger Division after this game has concluded. But this season we have the Central Division, we have the Central Region for the NA Central servers. We have 4 divisions for it. Very easy to remember which division we're going to be looking at whenever those games do take place. I will not be casting any of them here tonight. It's just A, B, C, and D. It's easy. It's clean cut. Divisions A and B play everybody 2 times for a total of 16 games played. Top 6 will make playoffs. Bottom 2, we're still figuring out how we're going to handle that. For Division C, top 4 make playoffs. There's 6 teams in that pool, and everybody plays everybody 3 times. Then it's, of course, Division D, same cut formula from the Pro, the Challenger, and the IM division from the East servers. Top 6 make playoffs. Everybody plays everybody twice down in Division D. Division D and Open Division, for the most part, I think there's only 3 teams amongst those 31 teams that are returning. And prominent players. Everybody else, I think, is brand new to Slapshot, which is great. I love to see it. I love to see new blood get into the game. They are my favorite people because that means I finally get to play a pub where I don't have to play blue and Cajun. It's just, it makes me happy on the inside. It makes me happy on the outside. It's all around good for the game. Thank you for being new and giving me a chance to not get stomped every pub I play. Why is the game so laggy all the time? That is a great question. I don't have an answer for that. It's just the way that it is sometimes. I would advise playing controller. That's really the only thing you really can do. I know if you open a ticket in the Odd Shot, or not the Odd Shot Discord, the Slapshot Rebound Discord, they have a whole help desk ticket system. and they can help you out for the most part. If it is a connection issue that you can fix, they will work with you and help you along with it through like MTR reports. So whenever you do get big lag, if you run an MTR report, it just checks along the connection from you to the server what all the latency that is being added to your connection, where it's all at, what nodes you're hitting. If it's a bad node, normally we can route around that on the back end, but for the most part, it's an ISP problem. It's not always about the best connection. It's about what is the most profitable for the ISP, and that's why connection issues are most prevalent in Slapshot. It's been like that for 5 years now, all the way back into Slap 1. It was very server dependent back then. There was no controller support back in the original Slapshot, and the puck didn't even leave the ice. So we have come a long way since 2019 with the Slapshot franchise. Of course, Slapshot Rebound coming out in December of 2020, and so it's been out for about 3.5 years now. I've been here the whole time, just kind of watching it develop. It's like watching a child grow up. It really is. Seeing it back in its infancy, the graphics were amazing, the gameplay a little bit less so. And now it's just they found the balance. I think this is the peak that Slapshot has been in. The servers, maybe a little bit less so. I think servers have had better days, but they've also had very much worse days. I remember back in Season 1 of Rebound, after the roster lock, I think it was the end of Week 4, the start of Week 5, that is when the roster lock is for the SPL regular season, out of the 6-week regular season. Not allowed to make roster moves in the last 2 weeks, because then you can have super teams that just stack the roster for the playoffs. But we had to pause it for weeks on end until the servers were fixed. Everybody was getting at minimum 80 ping. Everything was spiking. Everything was laggy. It was awful. And ever since that day, I think it was March of 2021 that happened. Ever since then, we haven't had that issue again, which is very, very fortunate that we have not run into that again, where we have to stop the competitive league that drives this game. And I think the devs are doing God's work on the back end. But if you're just tuning in, this is the Pro Division we're about to watch. It's the Astoria Hellhounds visiting the Long Island Lightning for the second pro game of the season. Here are the standings for the Pro Division. The Cowtown Guppies, the only team with a win so far. It was an 11-10 victory in overtime over the Vienna Sausages. Vienna Sausages were involved in the pro play-in. They had to take out Vork's team. Vork is a very prominent pro player all the way back from Slap 1 coming into this season. Vienna Sausages captain Walster also being with him, I think, every step of the way. He's been here since the NSL days, which was the league before SPL was a thing. They had 2 seasons where it was a draft system. There's a major and minor league. Every franchise had 2 teams, one in the upper, one in the lower bracket. Walster and Vork both playing in those NSL days. Not to be confused with Satan's league that he abandoned after a week. And then Oddshot stepped in and took it over and got the payout, and everyone situated with the new NSL in Rebound. But this is the NSL back in Slap 1. Very few of you will remember that. Resp should remember that. Why doesn't my Slapatar blink? I don't know. He's beaming. He's ready to go. He's had 15,000 milligrams of caffeine. I stumbled through that one. I'm sorry. Anyway, we're looking at the Pro Division. It's going to be a good one here tonight. If you're new, you're just looking at the rosters, trying to figure out who you're betting on. Still a few more minutes before the prediction closes. KOTOR, Debon, IM4 had alluded to be the starting lineup for the boys in orange. And, of course, Long Island having Milk, Cajun, and someone in the lobby making his debut for Long Island. So I'm very excited to see what these boys got going on. It is a new lineup we've never seen for Long Island coming into tonight, but I do have faith in someone to pick up the slack and really feel how they're doing down there on the ice. Astoria probably going to keep their same 3 core unless I hear otherwise. KOTOR DMing me back. Debon is captain this season. Did not know that. I slipped my memory. I'm still stuck in the season 12 mode where KOTOR was the captain. So Debon is the captain of Astoria here this season. Debon, Grady, IM4 joining the lobby. And so as soon as they're ready, we'll take this one down on the ice and get this one underway. There will be 3 periods. Each period is 5 minutes long. And if we are tied at the end of regulation, we will go into sudden death overtime where the next goal will win it and take home the vantage. And for overtime, there is a little bit of a difference if you're used to the European leagues. If you're used to the NHL, you'll see the same thing. But if you're used to Europe, their 3-point system. We don't do that here. You win a game, no matter if it's in regulation or overtime, you get 2 points on the standings. You lose in overtime, you get 1, like the Vienna Sausages there in second place. They lost 10-11 in overtime to the Cowtown Guppies. You lose in regulation, you get nothing. And We haven't seen that yet this season, but tonight might be the first. I really don't know how this one's going to play out. I'm not a betting man. Every time I give my 2 cents, it just the opposite happens. It doesn't matter if I'm casting a game, watching Slapshot, watching hockey, making a bracket in the NHL. I'm the most wrong person when it comes to making brackets. The Caster's Curse follows me more faithfully than the what's the guy's name? The Pope. The Pope follows Jesus. The Caster's Curse is more devout than him when it comes to me. So I'm not going to make predictions. We're just going to watch some good old-fashioned Slapshot. 6 ready to rock, 6 ready to roll. Astoria Hellhounds going to be defending the left side of your screen in the orange, and Long Island will be defending right in the blue. So we're down on the ice. We're ready to go. Puck is dropped. The game is on. I am Forehead. First man with possession here tonight. There is a rule in the rule book. Nice shot. That one does not go in. Oh, what a save there by Cajun. Keeping that one out of the pipes. Out the other way. Milk has an empty net, and he will not miss. And it's already 1-0. I was going to say, I'm Forehead just pushed up a little bit too far on that one. Happens. Without Kotor down there on the ice, they don't have their natural 3. Of course, D-Bon does know how to play 3, as if you're not familiar with that terminology, that's just your defenseman. He's your last man back. That's what Cajun was doing right there, and he'll probably continue to do throughout the regulation here. D-Bon gets a shot on target, not able to get that one through the defense. Great save there by Cajun. There is a rule within the first minute of play. If either captain decides their team is lagging too hard, they can call for a lobby reset where we will relaunch and hopefully get a better server location. Grady here with the puck now, forehand, teeing it up. Nice shot, better save there by Cajun. Going to send this one down to the near side wall. Here's someone with the puck off the forehand, not able to get that one released before I Am Forehead gets a stick check in there. Grady with a backhand pass, stopped there by Milk on the transition through east to west. Here's Milk with an out down in the neutral zone, looking towards the near side wall. Banks that one over to someone out in front. Here's Cajun shooting. Oh, what a save by D-Bon. Got to scoop that one to the near side, and that one's going to be thrown out by Grady. Hellhounds staying alive here so far. 50% of the shots taken have been saved by the boys in orange. We'll see if they can keep that up. Someone with a shot. Nice stop there by D-Bon out at the blue line. Stonewall from last season, if I remember correctly. Oh, he was the softest hands last season. D-Bon turning a page in his anime arc last season, going from blocking shots, the Stonewall of the Pro Division, to the goal scorer in Season 12. We'll see if his legacy really rhymes here in Season 13 as it was prior. Here's Cajun with it now. Backhand pass looking for Milk on the top side. Milk, one of the most prominent players in the SPL out there. Very smooth with the puck. Here's Cajun. Stick checked away there by Grady. Milk going to fall back for possession. Keeps it in the realm of Long Island. Down to the near side. Here's Cajun with it now. Cajun, forehand pass. Someone pulling, shooting. What a touch. What a way to caress the puck. Make it bend to your will. Great pass. D-Bon there overextends on the near side, thinking he was just going to shoot it right as he caught it. Did not happen. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. 2-0 on the board. Long Island in the lead here in the first. D-Bon bringing this one back and around town. They have the majority of shots, just not quite able to fix the, not able to solve the Rubik's Cube that Long Island has on defense quite yet. Here's someone on the near side looking for the centering feed. Gets it out to Milk. A forehand shot goes into the end wall. Here's D-Bon with it now. D-Bon, defensive-minded, looking top side. Milk getting his stick in there. Grady gets back in time, goes off Milk's hip towards someone. I Am Forehead going to correct that one down to the near side. Well, here's Cajun back in the neutral zone, sends this one top side over to Milk. Milk from the point, pass near side out of the realm of contact of someone. Here's I Am Forehead, lobbing that one top side. Here's Milk back at the point in the O-zone. Tries to get it around Grady. I think his stick might have just lagged through the puck. Backhand shot, great save there by I Am Forehead. Game doesn't give it to him, but probably just a blocked shot on the stat line later on tonight. We'll know at the end of the game. Here's D-Bon with it now. Look for the near side. Pass to the point. Milk there takes that lane up. Here's I Am Forehead on the top side. Nice shot goes off the end wall. Here's D-Bon with it now. Down low in the O-zone. Backhand feed back to the point. Grady with a shot goes barely wide off the far side. Here's I Am Forehead picking it up. Astoria keeping the cycle alive. Back to the point. Grady trying for a feed to D-Bon, but Milk going to slap that one away back into the Astoria end. Milk there. Great pressure out in front. Cajun with a try at the shot, but D-Bon gets a stick in the way in time. Milk trying to keep this pressure alive for the Long Island Lightning down low in the O-zone. I Am Forehead there trying to battle this one back over to Grady. Shooting near side and wide. I Am Forehead, the first man to it for the Hellhounds. Sends this one near side out of the zone. Milk takes it away. Backhand. Chip towards the cage. Just barely off. Great pressure on the back check there by D-Bon. Grady, top side. D-Bon, forehand. Shooting. Scoring. Top shelf where you keep the peanut butter. And it's 1-2. Cutting the lead in half like he's a lumberjack out there on the ice. Great stick check against Cajun. Gives himself that separation. And that will bring us back within reach of this one. Beautiful shot. Milk dancing, goes off iron forehead over to Debon. Debon stick check, Milk hits the post, goes off iron forehead. Debon with a save, and that one's going to be corrected off to the near side. Nice shot by Milk, not able to get that one through. Debon once again standing tall back between the orange pipes. Here's Grady with an out, no options. Milk on one end, Cajun on the other, nowhere to pass it to. Just going to have to hope for an opening, and he finds it out to the top side. Someone out in front. Grady there takes that one away. The three from the Philadelphia Fantasy, going to throw this one down in. Cajun battling it out towards the wall. Iron forehead here. Former Coda Cook star himself going to rip that one around to the near side wall with the help of Grady back to the point. Debon throws this one in. Here's Cajun with it now for the Long Island Lightning. Tries to play with fire. Iron forehead gets awarded a shot there. Not sure if it was warranted, though. Here's Debon. Iron forehead backhand shot down the straight. Nice save there by Cajun. Gets himself some elbow room against Grady's back check. Grady going to take away that cross ice pass, give him down the near side lane. Cajun here with it now dancing out in front. Someone back to Cajun. Cajun pulling, shooting off the side of the cage it goes. Here's Milk with 30 seconds remaining here in the first period. Someone just waiting, hoping for the puck on the far side face-off dot, and it'll never come. Here's Grady with an owl. Forehand just slips off the puck. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Maybe it was ping. Maybe it was his mouse pad was just a little sticky. I think he plays controller, but that still might be an excuse you can throw out there. Cajun with a long-distance shot. Finds Milk shooting near side and wide. 10 seconds remain here in the first period. 1-2 still our score. Astoria down, but they're not out of it. Here's Debon shooting. Nice save there by someone. Going to correct that one to the top side. Now we'll do for the first period of action. 1-2 on the board. Astoria down, but they're hanging in it. They're not letting the rodeo get away from them here tonight, even with the new acquisition of Grady. It's his debut here for the Astoria Hellhounds. I don't think he is a negative on the board for the boys out there in orange. He's playing his heart out, and he's playing a safe game. He's not giving up a lot of room on the back check nor the forward check, and we'll see how this second period really rolls with them. Maybe they can bring it back, maybe they won't. 6 ready to rock, 6 ready to roll. 1-2 is our scorer. Long Island defend the right cage in the blue. Hellhounds defend the left in the orange. Puck is dropped, the game is on, and time is once again underway here in the second. Nice shot right off the bat. Trying to test that one. Debon coming up strong, though. Milk here tries, finds a way down center. Good stick check by Debon. Going to give Grady an empty lane to dump that one down and in. Here's Cage with a bank pass to himself, maybe trying for a panhandle there, as he tried to loft it on top of his stick for a little extra oomph on the clear out attempt. Did not get it, though. I'm forehead there, awarded that save, trying to get this one through the neutral zone. Here's Cajun, near side over to Milk. Milk off the back end, just going to take this one himself, shooting. Nice save there by forehead, and that one's going to be cleared out of the zone. Long Island have just been putting the pedal to the metal here so far in the middle 5 minutes of regulation. Milk with a 2-on-1. Nice save by Debon. Oh, he wasn't going to be faked out there. Centering feed. Someone here at the point brings this one back over to Cajun. Cajun stick checked away by Grady. Grady has one man to beat. A forehand shot hits the hip of Cajun, and that one will go wide. Debon to forehead. Back to Debon. That one's going to be tough, and that one's going to go in. Oh, that's just unfortunate. The gap was getting so much closer, and an unfortunate bounce just falters into the Astoria net. The gap's back to 2. Will they be discouraged? Will they keep their head in the game and try to get back within 1? Someone shooting, scoring, and that one's going to be a break of the mental. That one's going to be a hard pill to swallow. Grady, great try. Maybe a bank pass might have been more warranted there. But, of course, new team, new faces, new chemistry down there on the ice, and he's just going to have to get used to it. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some patience, and it's going to take a few games played to get underway. Of course, Long Island, the defending champions from Season 12, hardest order to fulfill here to start off your season if you're the Astoria Hellhounds. No KOTOR on the ice. Last time these two teams met was in the semifinals of Season 12. And, of course, Long Island went on to win the championship, so you all know how that series ended. But no KOTOR on the ice when he played with Debon and I in forehead last time around in this matchup. Nice shot by Blue, and that's a hard angle to hit. But if there's someone to do it, it will be him. Great spot, great angle. Down in the OV office from the backhand. Just going to hook that one in right as pressure is applied. Textbook takedown there for the Long Island Lightning, and it's 5-1. No Blue in the lobby here tonight. He's looking to different horizons. Blue's no longer a Long Island Lightning if you're just tuning in, Drew. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Grady with a great stick check. Loosens that one up. Here's Cajun. Cajun off the back end. Fed over to Milk. Just the spinorama. The Beyblade of Hope did not work out. Hits the post. Grady looking for a long-distance attempt at the shot. Here's Grady with a hook back over to Debon. Debon, a lot of elbow room. Bank pass stopped there by someone. Forehead not able to get back thanks to the physicality. Cajun, Milk not able to get the shot on target. Great back check there by Blue, back between the hash marks. Lengthy pass towards Debon out in front of his own cage. Most of the time it's a no-no. Sometimes it works out. 3v3 slap shot might not be the place nor the time for that kind of passing attempt, but I'm just a guy that plays in Prospect in Central C. So just take my my opinion there with a grain of salt. Nice save by Grady. That one goes off someone down to the near side wall, and there has not been a shot registered so far here in the second by the Astoria. There has been one shot registered this period by the Astoria Hellhounds. They just had to do it. The Cassis curse was there. It was looming. It was looking over me like my sleep paralysis demon. Nice shot by Devon. Oh, the takeaway. It's like taking away a baby. Beautiful strip of the puck right off the boards into the back of the Long Island net. 5-2 on the board. 2:19 to go here in the second. And they're getting a few notches in there. They might be playing for pride. They might not be. Who's to say? But that was a great strip and a great takeaway, especially here in the Pro Division. Rare sight to see down there on the ice. Devon awarded that save. Starts to break out topside. Leads IM4 a little bit too far. Maybe that was a shot. Who's to say? Someone to Cajun. Cajun looks topside off the wall, finds Milk. Milk here trying for the net. Tries to fake out D-Body. I don't know how that worked out. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of possibilities whenever this came out. D-Bon almost got a piece of that. I don't know how he didn't make contact there, but he's going to have to take that one to the gut, roll with it, lean with it, rock with it. It's 2-6 right now. Astoria looking to get back in this one here in the second. A few goals always going a long way. They're down by 4, and if this was an NHL equivalent, it would be like having a 1-goal lead. There's a lot of goals in slap shot rebound, and we're going to see that here tonight. Maybe if Astoria can find a way to just get more shots on net. They have 9 shots. The other team has 6 goals. You're out shooting them by 3. You got to find a way to get the puck on the net. They've had a post hit tonight, 1 shot saved here in the second, and they've really slowed down. They've played more cautious. They know that if they play aggro, the gap is just going to get more against a team like Long Island. They're one of the toughest teams in the Pro Division to play down to like this, and we're seeing this case in point here tonight. They're going to have to take more advantageous passing lanes. They're going to have to take more risky opportunities, and Long Island, more times than not, will most of the time make you pay, just because of how disciplined they are. Cajun, Milk, topside, forehand, backhand, dances out to the neutral zone, shooting. Oh, what a save by Grady. Lobs that one back out, topside point, open for IM4 to battle it out. He wins for now. Milk able to get back there with a little bit of physicality, keeping that shot from getting released and that drive shut down. Here's Grady with an out. Grady playing the 3 for now. We'll see how this works out. Someone there tries to win that checking battle against him, does so. Back to the near side point. Milk with a try at Cajun, but D-Bon stopping him right in his tracks. And that cross-ice pass to forehead will never come to be. Cajun on the dump out, deflects off the back check of Astoria. Here's IM forehead down low. Scoops this one to the near side wall. Here's Milk with an out for Long Island. D-Bon scoops it away off the forehand. A forehead shooting, scoring, and they have 3. There's a chance. They're down by 3. They have 3. 9 goals into it. IM forehead hitting a nice angled shot at the near side face-off circle. Not a lot of room for error there with the back check of Cajun. Only 1 stride away from making contact. With 15 seconds remaining, that might be the last goal we see here in the middle chapter. Here's Cajun, topside, looking for one more drive for the Long Island Lightning. He scoops it out at his own defensive blue line, stolen by Grady. Grady, topside, looks for the passing lane out in front. Someone there awarded that save, goes off to the near side with someone at the point, shooting, far side and off the post. Oh, so close yet so far. Long Island 6, Astoria 3 at the end of the second here at the Thunderdome on the season opener of the Long Island Lightning and the Astoria Hellhounds. 11 shots to 18. Both teams hitting the net prominently here tonight. The defense standing tall on both sides of the ice. Of course, Astoria getting the majority of saves. D-Bon with 6 out of the team's 12. IM4 ahead with 4. Grady with 2. Of course, D-Bon, the most prominent player on the ice right now for Astoria with 2 of the team's 3 goals. Cajun, 1 goal. Milk with a hat trick. Someone with 2. 6 players ready to rock. 6 players ready to roll. And we're back down on the ice here for the third period. Astoria once again defending left side in the orange. Long Island defending right side in the blue. The puck dropped, the game on. Its final period of regulation is underway. Top side, D-Bon shuts it down. Here's Grady, sent down to the near side wall. After this game's over, we look to Challenger for a game between the Hanover Hamhoggers and the Carolina Bassmasters, finishing off Carolina's first week of games. They have a 1-1 record. Hanover, season opener. Someone, shot made, goes off Grady, awarded that save off to the far side corner as he directs traffic, goes off to Milk. Milk here looking for the near side for passing lane out in front. Here's Cajun shooting, far side and wide. Someone picks up the loose pieces, looks for the near side wraparound. Nobody there to pass to, no openings found. Here's Milk. Oh, what a thread of the needle was that pass. Milk just not quite able to finish that one off. I think he's still playing on the laptop at his dorm room right now. Finals are not over for the North American semester. So Milk's still in college, doing God's work out there. And to play slapshot rebound at this level and finish your college courses with a passing grade, well, I think that is the end-all be-all. I think that should be put on your resume. Winning chips and degrees at the same time. D-Bon, great stick check, shooting, scoring, and he makes it 4-6. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's got a hat trick in his game opener. Oh, my goodness. D-Bon coming out, showing us he's still got what it takes to put Astoria on his back and climb up the hill. Milk shooting. Nice save by D-Bon. He can do it all. He's like Sidney Crosby out there playing its full 200-foot game. Here's someone, Cajun. Cajun starting this breakout for Long Island. Near side pass over to Milk, stolen there by D-Bon. D-Bon has to battle against Milk, wins it away after the stick check of Milk, knocking that puck free. Here's Grady with the puck now, looking down towards the near side. D-Bon chips that one towards the cage. Someone getting a piece of that one. They're going to wrap this one out towards the top side. Goes off Grady. Grady against Milk. Back check over to Cajun. Cajun, top side over to someone. D-Bon to forehead, near side, gets this one off the wall. Here's Milk with it now. Milk here trying to find a way towards the cage. They got a 2-goal lead, looking to make it 3. Pass back over to Cajun. Cajun back in, shooting off the post. Someone shoots, scores, and he makes it 7. And that might be the final nail in the coffin here tonight. Cajun, great shot. D-Bon, if it was on target, that would have been a save, and that would have been thrown out to the corner. But no, it does not matter. Cajun, pass over to someone. D-Bon there with a stick check, and to throw this one down the length of the ice. Someone here to retrieve it for Long Island. 7-4 our score with 2:50 to go in the third. Someone pass top side, goes off D-Bon. Someone picks it up down low. Here's Cajun with it now. Cajun, pass out in front. Milk here catching it, pulling out and towards the crease, but not able to find a driving lane to work with. Great defense there by Astoria, forcing back out to the point. Here's Cajun, top side over to Milk. Milk dancing, pass over to someone, catches it off the forehead, gets a shot on target. What a save there by IM4, keeping this hope alive. Nice shot, goes off to the near side. Here's Cajun with it now. Cajun down the near side wall. Here's Milk with it. Milk shooting. Nice save there by IM forehead. D-Bon top side, forehead. Pass out in front. D-Bon going to look down the near side straight over to Grady. Grady pulling, shooting, scoring, and they have a chance. They're down by 2. It's 5-7 here at the Thunderdome. And the Lightning is hoping to stop this bleeding now before it's too late. 2:13 to go here in the third. They're driving. Someone, back pass over to Cajun. Cajun, near side, someone drives through the neutral zone, top side off the wall, outer slot. Milk trying to drive in for Long Island, not able to get past D-Bon. D-Bon holding him to the top side wall. Here's Milk with it now. Milk trying to back pass this one over to Cajun. Grady knocking it up in the neutral zone, not giving him any time to breathe. D-Bon with a shot from the offensive blue line. Cajun defends it out. Milk with a shot goes wide off the cage near side. Someone picks it up in the near side corner of the Astoria end. He'll back pass this one all the way down to the Long Island end as Milk will take it up at the goal line. Milk tries to drive down Center Avenue, pass over to someone at the blue line. D-Bon there stops him in his tracks in the neutral zone. As they swing it away at the far side wall in the neutral zone. Grady there picks it up for the Astoria Hellhounds. D-Bon shooting, scoring from the neutral ice. Right from the center dot. He finds a way to bring them back within 1. It's 6-7. Someone just a stride behind to stop that play, but that's all he needed. That's the window of opportunity he needed to get that one under wraps, and that is the answer that Long Island has long been awaiting. It's 8-6 now, the 2-goal gap back intact, and that's a little bit of cushion, a little bit of breath of fresh air for the blue jerseys out there in the crowd, hoping for a Long Island win. They have it right now, but there's still a lot of slap shot left to be played. 90 seconds, roughly, to play here in the third period. Milk with the pass back to the point. Here's Cajun shooting. Nice stop there by IM forehead. Defended off to the far side wall. Here's Milk now. Near side looking for the wraparound attempt. Drives towards the cage. Forehead going to defend that one out into the corner. Here's Grady with an out. Hits the side of his own cage. Goes off to Milk to the near side of the Astoria end. Right around the outside slot. Someone there back pass to the neutral zone. Here's Cajun with it now. Crosses that blue line. Crosses the red line. 60 seconds ago. Here's Cajun off the stick of IM forehead over to someone. Someone off Grady. Grady forcing someone back over to Cajun's forehead. Gets a piece of that one off the backhand hook. Almost able to find the Long Island net from the near side outer slot. Just not able to get that one on target. Cajun near side. Someone from the point. 2-on-1 Long Island. Driving, shooting off the stick of D-Bon and wide it goes. Here's Milk driving, shooting. Nice save there by D-Bon again. 27 shots. Only 8 of Long Island's have gone in so far here tonight. D-Bon doing a heck of a job of keeping that biscuit out of the oven. 30 seconds to go here in regulation. 2 goals need to be scored by the boys in orange. As D-Bon drives into the near side corner of the Long Island zone, someone going to scoop that one back out to the defensive side of Astoria. Forehead, top side, Grady with it now, out in the neutral zone. Played Plinko between Cajun and Milk stick at respective blue lines. Here's someone, back pass towards Cajun at the end wall. Scoops top side, 10 seconds remaining. Here's Milk shooting, scoring, and that'll be the end of it. There's not a fragment in my mind that thinks that this one's comebackable no longer. 3 goals the gap, 9-6 the score. Less than 10 seconds remain in regulation. Grady off the hands of D-Bon. Here's Cajun with an out. 3 seconds remaining off of his stick. And that will do it for the game. Long Island coming out with a big win in their season opener here at the Thunderdome. It's 9-6. If you reverse that, it's a pretty nice number. 29 shots, 20 saves for Astoria. What a game between these two teams. I'm very excited to see. Both of these teams have to be top 3, right? They have to be. There's no realm that both these teams don't see each other semifinals again. I don't think it's possible for a different outcome to happen. D-Bon, 9 of the team's 20 saves. IM4 locked it up in the third period. 7 of the team's 20. Getting a few notches under his belt. D-Bon, player of the game. I don't care he lost. 4 goals, 6 points, 8 shots, and 9 saves. He played a fabulous 200-foot of ice game. One of the very rare cases you can't tell his position based off of only his stat line. And of course, Cajun milks someone. They're going to be a prolific team. No Yager here tonight. The captain not in the building for the Long Island Lightning. But, of course, Milk starting off the season strong. 15 shots, 5 goals, and an even takeaway ratio. Cajun playing to the tune of his own trumpet. 7 of the team's 9 saves. A big reason why they came away with the win here tonight. Of course, someone, his debut in the blue jersey for the Long Island Lightning. A hat trick, 6 points, 9 shots, 2 saves for that man out there. Someone notorious for his 3 play. I don't think I've ever seen him not play 3. And I think he's really excelling because of that. He's been thrown into the fire as the man everybody relies on. Of course, your 3 is the heart and soul of your team. If Cajun wasn't out there, Long Island probably wouldn't have won. D-Bon, if he wasn't out there, this game would have been entirely different. And that's really all it comes down to. It's a game where your heart and soul is made and broken at your 3 position. Without those 2 players out there on the ice, this story would have been entirely different. And because of that, I think he's excelling way beyond what he would have if he's just always played the 1 or the 2. But instead, he knows the corrections and the pressure he needs to apply in the neutral zone to make his 3's life a little easier. I think that's going to be a big part of Long Island's success here this season, but only time will tell. But for now, that will be it. We'll be right back after a short break for our challenger matchup between the Carolina Bassmasters and the Hanover Ham Hoggers. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be right back.